We've been teaching from 1 Corinthians 9:24, where Paul says, in a race, everybody runs, but only one gets the prize. So run that you may obtain. Run in a way that you can win. Why did he compare it to a race where only one person gets the prize? He's certainly not saying only one person's going to heaven. No, what he was saying is that if you play in a team, you can blame the other team members if something goes wrong. That's what Adam and Eve did. They blamed each other, blamed the snake, it all passed the blame. But when you are in a race, if you lose, you got one person to hold accountable for that, yourself. And so Paul was saying to us, if you win, it's going to be because you made the right choices. Nobody can make the choices for you. It's up to you. That's why he compared it to a race where one person gets the prize, because one person gets the credit if you win, one person gets the blame if you lose. Now, we've been talking about the 3 D's to win, to be an overcomer in the Christian life. The first is definition, to define your strengths and your weaknesses. And the main weakness, we pointed out, is found in John 15, verse 5, where Jesus said, I'm the vine, you're the branches. Without me, you can do nothing. Remember that. You're not stronger than Satan. Satan's not afraid of you. He's only afraid of the Jesus that's in you, because without Jesus, we can do nothing. But Philippians chapter 4 tells us, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But then when we talked about the second D, discipline, we realize that just saying I can do all things through Christ doesn't make it happen. You must practice the discipline of spending time in prayer and in God's Word every day so that Jesus can strengthen you. You can only do all things through Christ if He is strengthening you. Does that make sense? Okay? So now we come to the third D. After definition and discipline is determination. The main thing to remember in the Christian life is don't quit. Don't give up. I remember years ago, my dad was preaching at a family camp somewhere up north. I think we were in Iowa. And they had a horseback riding activity for people to take there. And so I was like, man, I want to go ride the horse. So we went over there to do the horseback riding, and they had a man in charge of it. And so he said, now, do you know how to ride a horse? I said, of course. My dad grew up on a farm in Arkansas. That is so ridiculous. That was a stupid answer. Can you drive? Of course. My dad's a chauffeur. Can you fly a plane? Of course. My dad's a pilot. That doesn't qualify you. So we get on the horses, and here I think I can ride because my dad grew up on a farm. And so we're on the horses, and the horse got into what's called a trot. Now, if you're not familiar with the horse trot, it feels like your teeth are going to be shaken loose from your mouth. I was just shaking and bobbling all over that place. So I'm bouncing all over it. I'm like, man, oh my gosh. I yelled out to him. I said, how do you learn to stay on one of these things? And he said, fall off. I was like, I'm glad he's not the swim coach. Drown. But I said, what do you mean fall off? He said, if you fall off a horse one time, it'll hurt bad enough, you'll learn how to stay on that horse. Well, guess what? The Christian life is not about getting everything perfect your first time out. It's a learning experience. And you just need to be determined that you're not going to quit until you win. I like to say this. It's not over until I win. I pray this has helped you. God bless you. I want to give you a message that I preached based on the life of the youngest king that Israel ever had, Josiah, who became king at age 8. When he was 18 years old, he turned an entire nation to God. In fact, after his death, God said that no king before or after him had ever sought after God like he did. What caused this young man to be transformed into such a mighty man of God? He learned his destiny. I want you to have this message so you will be inspired to find God's destiny for your life. If you'd like to get this free audio CD or download it now as an MP3 file, just visit our website, markgorman.com. And on the home page, click the link for the free audio. And if you live in the New Orleans area, come visit us at Grace Christian Center in 2 locations. On Saturdays at 6 p.m., we have our North Shore service in Slidell at 3648 Pontchartrain Drive, that's Highway 11. And Sundays at 11:30 a.m., we meet at 1301 Metairie Road. For more information, visit our church website, gccnola.com. Thank you, and God bless you.